Welcome back to Watermelon Capital Speedway, Cordele, Georgia. Final points-paying race of the season for the RC Cola Moon by ASA Southeast Asphalt Tour. Jay Middleton's led all the way in the 74 car, but Bo Slocum and Jason Hogan, the 08 and the 92, they are putting tons of pressure on the champion.
And when you catch lap traffic, you've got to catch him in the right position. You don't want to slow that momentum down. He clears the lap traffic. Jason Hogan with a big move on the bottom.
Hogan going for 3 wins in a row in the RC Cola Moon by ASA Southeast Asphalt Tour. But Bo Slocum, who won here in the springtime, has not been a series regular. He wants to deny both the champion and the hottest driver on the tour. Slocum in that black 08 car settles into second now. He'll take another run at the leader, it looks like, on the outside.
Oh, that's a gutsy move.
Man.
What a run.
Well, Slocum started on the front row tonight, dropped back at the green flag. He's worked his way toward the front nicely, Mark Allen.
Guys, talk about a driver who really knows this racetrack. When I talked to Bo Slocum just before the command to fire engines, he said, I'm starting exactly where I want. I want to be on the outside because that's where I'm going to make the winning pass.
Well, that shows a lot of confidence, but it should be because he won here the last time. The trick here is, though, if you're going to make that pass on the outside, coming off of 4, you've got to get all the way alongside of him and close that door.
Middleton continues to lead in the Redneck Peppers 74, the 08 of Slocum in second spot. The Hogan number 92, Jason Hogan, runs third. This is for 5th. Michael Pope in the 44, Daniel Keene Jr. in the 5K, and Taylor Satterfield, one of our prime championship contenders, in the Stewart Cabinets car. Really good dogfight here.
Michael Pope using that bottom groove, but Daniel Keene Jr. using that upper groove with it carrying a lot of speed, a lot of momentum, and that is the key.
Daniel Keene Jr. slipping and sliding there in the 5K. That might have Michael Pope thinking, hey, maybe I want to wait a little longer. We're getting close to halfway tonight here in the Championship 100 for the RC Cola Moon by ASA Southeast Asphalt Tour. Stephen McCurley has settled into 4th spot. Keene holds 5th. Pope is 6th. Satterfield is 7th. That is a great dogfight. Back up front, meantime, it's still Middleton, your leader. Slocum in the 08. That's the car with the orange numerals. There are the cross flags for halfway. 50 to go tonight. Let's take a look at our Enterprise rental car running order. Slocum in second. Hogan is third. And Slocum putting a lot of pressure on Jay Middleton. Hogan's just waiting for his opportunity here.
And he may have been able to take advantage. See a lot of red rotors as they go down into that corner. Middleton really slowing them up. Going into the corner, gets a great run off. And that's a veteran driver trying to just slow the motion down.
So Middleton has led the first 50, now 51 laps tonight at Watermelon Capital. Daniel Keene trying to hold off Michael Pope, who's got a run on the bottom into 3. But Keene able to use the high side to stay in that spot as they hit turn 4 and cross the start-finish line to put another lap up on the board. But if Keene can't stay at the bottom going into 1, I don't think he can be there all night. Meantime, Slocum on the outside now. He's got a run on the race leader.
That is what we're talking about, that great momentum off of turn 4. He actually took the racetrack away from Middleton, and I think he's going to hold it now, 3 wide.
Middleton wiggles off the corner. Hogan thought about going to the bottom and making it 3 wide. There's a lap car up ahead. Hogan has to jump on the brakes, and Slocum takes over. Bo Slocum grabs the lead for the first time tonight in the 08. Now, can he stay on the bottom?
I don't think he needs to. He told Mark Allen he was going where he was going to make the move. He didn't say when, almost like Muhammad Ali, he went ahead and did it.
So Bo Slocum, who won here back in the spring, tried to double at Watermelon Capital Speedway. He's a local hero. Of course, the touring pros of the RC Cola Moon by ASA Southeast Asphalt Tour invade here a couple of times a year. Jason Hogan in that 92, yet to be heard from tonight. And he'll have to back out of the gas coming out of 4 because of the lap car of Stephen Bloodworth. He's from McIntyre, Georgia. That's that yellow 33 car on the bottom. Oh, and he almost loses it.
Oh, that would have taken Jason Hogan all the way off the racetrack. That was close. If you ever dodge a bullet, that was the bullet.
Top 3 settle down into single file. Now, if you're Jay Middleton, you've won the series championship. You've won one of the 3 mini tour titles, and you may win a second one. You want to close the year in the right style by winning here. Do you gather your stuff? Do you cool your tires and then make a run at Slocum late?
His race car is not really up to what he wants right now, but I haven't seen the rotors glowing like I have on the other contenders, and I'm wondering, is his brakes working properly? Because he's just not firing it down into the corner like I thought he would.
So we'll see if Middleton can get going. This is the battle for 5th meantime. Michael Pope in the 44. He'll take another run at the 5K. Daniel Keene out of Weeki Wachee, Florida. Pope, one of the Georgia contenders, and Taylor Satterfield there in the Stewart Cabinets 40. And again, the lap car of Bloodworth has to drop to the bottom to let. Oh! Pope is tagged by Bloodworth and goes around. That'll bring out a yellow. Everybody scatters here. Again, the wall isn't very close to the surface, so you have a chance to run off the racetrack without hitting anything. That's a good thing. Safety car will come out, Bloodworth will refire, but we are under caution at Watermelon Capital Speedway.
Satterfield also involved in that, and you see when Pope went around, he caught the back of him. Everybody just kind of jumbled up, and you'll see it again down into the corner. Bloodworth tags Pope. Satterfield right there as well. Oh, thank goodness there's no wall.
I'm not sure that Bloodworth had much he could do. Pope kind of turned down into the corner in front of him. Let's get a look here from Jess Maddox's onboard. He takes evasive action. You can hear him on the brakes there and off into the grass, able to drive around the mess.
And here you'll take another look at it. The 44 was trying to get into the corner, maybe chopped down a little bit early, but definitely contact between him and the 23 car.
Bloodworth way off the pace, but I don't think he moved, and that's one of the things you want from a lap car, that they don't change line, especially in the middle of a corner. All right, pace car is out. We're under caution in the ASA Championship 100. Right back at Watermelon Capital.